Welcome to a new bi-weekly show, AEW Rampage. We're kicking things off with Jeff Jarrett and the Bastard Pack. They're going to go head-to-head tonight. And the bi-weekly show will be every 2 Thursdays. We have main event tonight. The debuting Blair Davenport takes on House of Black's Julia Hart. You can't ask for any more on a minor show. What minor shows do we do here on this Universe mode? And we're kicking things off in style. I'm excited for Rampage because Rampage is an opportunity for us to showcase the superstars that aren't always in feuds. You will see people of the highest stature on this show, people that maybe are quite young that need to progress, but the Bastard Pack is here to prove a point. The last Outlaw, of course, on his last year tour, very much like John Cena, is looking to prove a point. The Bastard Pack has been in some great matches on Dynamite and Rampage. And he's here tonight to prove a point against this man. Shades of WCW on the Tron here in Rampage. Rampage, of course, is exclusively taped during Dynamite. It's an excellent show that's going to broadcast so many memorable matches. I'm so excited for you guys to see what we have planned here. And of course, this will coincide potentially with a WWE main event show that I'm really excited to start. I think I was going to do NXT. I'll be honest, I have 3 rosters now. It's a lot to book, and I'm quite good at managing like a lot of things. But like, I feel like if I had NXT, it's going to just get too much. So I think we're going to rotate main event on a Thursday with Rampage, and that should be fun. And I'm going to stick to it no matter how many views it gets. Or anything. I'm not a numbers guy, I don't look at any of the numbers. But if you guys enjoy it and want to see extra, make sure you subscribe and like, and you can check out all of the superstars. What the hell is the Bastard Pack doing there? Beautiful kick there to Jeff Jarrett. Sorry, there was a little break in the footage there, and that was something I couldn't avoid, unfortunately. I don't know what happened. It doesn't happen it hasn't happened before on this universe mode, but I had a little bit of a glitch in the game. So I had to sort of compress this footage down, but we're back in the match, and Jarrett's going for a DDT, putting away Pack, potentially. Could he go for the pinfall? The Bastard Pack, of course, hailing from Newcastle, England, Tyneside. It's a place that's very known for the Geordies, why aye man, from the UK. And the Bastard Pack represents every bit of Geordie, true, gritty, great fighters, especially in the professional boxing scene. And Pack is a professional wrestler with many talents, can be a brawler, can be a fighter, and look at that standing, the athleticism shown there with that corkscrew moonsault from the standing position on Jarrett. Jarrett's seen it all. That's a beautiful kick from Pack. And his legs, the way he uses his feet and his kicking game is ridiculous. And Pack went for the moonsault but missed. Surely Jarrett's going to capitalise on this, a veteran. Of course, Jarrett, a 30-year veteran in the professional wrestling industry. Would expect him to capitalise on small mistakes. Been in the ring with big, small, multiple men, weapons, normal matches, submissions. He's been on everything. I'm pretty certain that he witnessed a Judy Bagwell on a pole match in WCW, so I'm sure he's seen enough as he goes to work on the Bastard here. And of course we know Jeff Jarrett is working on the leg, and that's smart because we know the signature move of Double J is the figure 4 leg lock made famous by Ric Flair. And of course still to come your main event, Julia Hart, Blair Davenport. Blair Davenport signed fresh off the release from WWE. She's going to be on TV frequently, starting off on Rampage tonight against Julia Hart, who's been in every match she's had on Collision and Dynamite. She's been super impressive. She's had matches with the likes of Anna Jay, the TBS champion, and Chris Statlander. Some good performances displayed from Julia Hart. So it'll be a big win for both women. Because Blair debuting, sleeper hold here on the Bastard Pack. And we know that Jeff Jarrett has a cinched in sleeper hold. He's very good at that. Reversed. And Pack reverses. Can Pack build a bit of momentum? It's been all Jarrett. Going to go to the turnbuckle here. And going to work on Jarrett's leg. Of course, Jarrett is a veteran, nearly 56 years old now, I believe, or 57 years old. Definitely in the twilight of his career. Another DDT. Looks to put Pack away. Hook of the leg. Win here for Jarrett, and of course, Jeff Jarrett still yet to pick up a victory here in Universe Mode in his final year. Has made it very clear of his aspirations. He wants to hold a title one more time in the company. Oh, look at Pac again. Look at the speed and the reading. Jarrett too slow for that there. That was such an intelligent move from the bastard. And, of course, his Death Rider buddies, Jon Moxley. And a hug of the leg here from the Fisherman Suplex. Sorry, just to break that up. His Death Rider buddies, Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli. They're the kind of guys that you might see on Rampage occasionally. I think, I haven't scheduled it, but I think in 2 weeks' time we're going to see Mox in the main event of Rampage. That should be quite fun. He's going to take place in potentially, I think it's triple threat action. So that should be cool. Of course, hasn't got a story on the main roster, so we need to keep him ever present as the bastard Pac kicks up. Chop from Jarrett. And now he's going to go, woo! And go for that figure 4. Shades of Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. And I believe that's what Jarrett donned his look off. Well, his hair at least. And Pac's doing everything. The key to getting out of a figure 4 leg lock is turning the body and reversing the pressure onto your opponent. That's exactly what Pac does. But Jarrett's such a veteran, he knows not to stay in that position laid flat on your face because it's a dangerous position for him. Into the ropes. The bastard Pac going to take him to the top ropes. Reversed by Jarrett. Very back and forth. Pac with a reversal now. Who's going to put the other away? Irish whip into the corner. Pac seems to be hurt a little bit. You can see by the way he's moving. And he finally is going to get that top rope move. And what the hell is this? A roll-up? Going to go for the pinfall? No. And Jarrett rolls out the ring. Smart veteran instincts there from Jarrett. And what the hell? Using his body as a spinning missile there is Pac. Attacks Jarrett on the outside. Jarrett will not have seen that before. I don't think he wrestled much in the Cruiserweight division back in WCW. A splash from Pac. Can the bastard pick up a victory here on Rampage, or will Jarrett reign supreme as he lines him up? Sleep hold on Jarrett this time. Can Jarrett escape? Vintage Jarrett move there from Pac and does reverse. Jarrett going to have to fight back now. Misses. The bastard Pac just a little bit too quick for him. We saw that earlier on and a dropkick missed. But maybe Jarrett's not all done as he lines something up here. Russian leg sweep. No, into the front, and that could be the bastard Pac's good night as Jarrett hits it. A 1 count, a 2, and Pac kicks out. 2.5. Jarrett super impressed with his performance. Bastard Pac is a very difficult opponent because he's so quick yet so strong. And look at the strength there. Backbreaker thrown up into the sky and then caught. The strength is incredible as he goes to the top rope. We know that only bad things come from here, from the bastard. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and the bastard Pac wins on the premiere episode of Rampage against Jarrett. But we have to say, condolences to Jarrett. What great effort from him here tonight. He was a really good opponent. Oh, for God's sake. What is the Death Riders have poisoned this man. What is he thinking? And he looks like he's going to the outside. And that you've won the damn match. You've won the damn match. Give eye to the stairs. That's a 56-year-old man you're attacking there. Show some respect. And the kendo, there's no need for this. Could somebody get the damn security guards out here as Pac lighting up the back of Jarrett and on the head with that kendo stick. Oh, he's busted open. That's going to need 16 stitches. And Pac will not stop until he breaks the kendo stick and has him up to his feet again. Please, for the love of God. And sleep hold. He's going to make Jarrett go to sleep. And he has made Jarrett go to sleep and throws him in front of this crowd. What a disgrace this young man is. What a disgrace. And he's pumped his chest. Main event time, folks. Rampage's host. And here comes the Queen of the House of Black. Sorry, I have to correct you there. The Hounds of Hell. Brody King, Buddy Matthews, and Julia Hart separating from Malachi Black. There is very, loud whispers that Malachi Black is heading towards the other side in WWE. Of course, we'll try and get Ricky Starks if we can get him on Community Creations for WWE. He debuted on NXT, I believe it was last week. We'll see where he goes. Of course, if you do want to check out the rosters for all the brands, they will be changing when we go over to 2K25 just because of obviously people community creating. We're going to have a week where I think we're going to have a little bit of a break where we test out and just deep dive into WWE 2K25. And essentially, that's just an excuse for me to get cars and things. So if you guys can wait for that, that would be brilliant. It's just a week because I get it on the 7th because I've got the Bloodline edition. And here's Blair Davenport, by the way, looking great. It's just a week so that I can get together like a decent roster. And if I see that after a couple of days that I aren't seeing what I need in community creations, I'll make my own, because I can make them as well, but it's just obviously time consuming. I'll spend all that week making the calls that I need. As Blair Davenport makes her way to the ring, we're going to forget about 2K25 because we're still here on 2K24 as she walks through the smoke, making her debut. Two very dark characters here. It's going to be interesting, the dynamic here. Julia Hart, a very technical wrestler. Don't let the persona fool you. Blair Davenport never quite got the opportunity in WWE, but she's certainly going to get an opportunity in AEW. The women's division here is all about opportunities, and as she starts with a reverse suplex as she looks over. And now Julia's going to take the punishment as Blair goes for a German suplex. And stalks above. Julia's going to fight back, and Julia will not be an easy opponent for Blair. It's not like she's walked out of WWE and she's coming to squash somebody. It's a very difficult match, is Julia Hart. She actually has wins on the Universe mode already. She's not a rookie and taunting the crowd, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Electric chair from Blair. And I'm so excited to see what she does in 2K25. Because her and India, they're going to be real main players in 2K25. Sonya. These are going to be such big players for AEW in 2K25. As well as Tony, as well as Mina, as well as Mariah, Deonna. It's a real Megan Bain. It's a real stacked roster. And we're going to really create some memories, of course. Rampage is going to be the case that it's going to be like a man and a woman's match every week. And the main event, once we start that, I think that's something we're going to do. I don't know whether to actually do it next week. I'll figure it out. It'll be randomly posted, but I do want to do main event because I think it's a good opportunity to just showcase some wrestlers that I aren't using. However big or small, it's important. And a Hurricanrana here from Julia. Hooks the leg. There's so many women called Julia. We have Julia in WWE and Julia Hart here on AEW. And one thing I'm going to do in 2K25 is make my own custom arena, like for Dynamite, with my own custom logo. It's going to take a bit of time. I might have to just download a generic one for a little bit, but then I'll make a generic AEW one, and then I'll make my own. It's going to be epic. I really like the logo. It's like a throwback to the original Dynamite, and Blair gets back in the ring. Referee starts to count, but just only getting a 1 count, not in danger. A German suplex sit down from Julia, and a kick to the face. We've seen her use that move already. That is a super effective move if you wanted to put someone away, because you can turn the lights out with that kick, especially with the power you generate from flicking the heel back. As she goes to the middle rope, Julia not afraid to go high flying axe handle. She's doing really well here against Blair. Of course, momentum is with Blair debuting. People are excited to see her. She's confident. She wants to prove herself. Julia Hart also wants to prove herself. That's another great move from the Hounds of Hell member. Northern Lights suplex from Blair. Turns the tides, and Blair with that heel persona. Of course, Julia loved by many. Blair, she has a tendency to kind of put herself before other people, if we're being honest. To the top rope goes Blair Davenport, and a splash from the Gates of Hell. Blair almost 10 feet in the air there before she dropped kicks. Another kick to the head. Blair's going to roll up Julia after the kicks. Could get the victory here and kick out a 1.5 from Julia Hart. And that's what I'm saying. It's not like a squash match. Blair's got a... And so did Sonya as she took on... none other than... who did she take on? That's great knowledge, isn't it? Hold on, give me a second. She took on the TBS champion, Anna Jay. I just had a... You know when your brain goes blind and Blair goes for another pinfall? So, Sonya's not had an easy introduction either. We're still yet to see Indy Hartwell, but she'll be here. Tegan Knox, also another signing. If she's in 2K25, she'll be a permanent. If not, she'll be a temporary signing, I think. But we're going to see a lot of diversity in the women's division. I'm very excited to use these women. Of course, Isla Dawn, another one who's signed to AEW. solo as a singles competitor. What can she do? I just feel like Isla Dawn has. I feel like Blair Davenport has AEW World Champion written all over her. What the hell is Julia Hart thinking here? Her and Karana from the heavens. And she may be in hell, but that was from the heavens. Sister Abigail on Blair Davenport could put her away. 1, 2, and how the hell does Blair Davenport kick out of that? I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that was ridiculous. She's showing the resiliency. Show WWE what they've goddamn missed out on Blair. Well, she's certainly doing a good job of that. Julia Hart goes to the top turnbuckle here. What on earth is Julia thinking? Axe handle to the back of Blair. It's been epic action here on Rampage. Make sure you do turn on them notification bells, subscribe and all that good stuff. Because we have Collision in the AEW universe tomorrow night. We're on a Friday night SmackDown. And that's going to be exciting. I'm super excited, really, to be there. So, can't wait for us to be back on SmackDown and find the fallout from the Elimination Chamber elbow drop. And next week on AEW, we have Maximum Carnage. I'm so excited. And of course, it will. if I do decide to do it, it'll be main event. Same structure as Rampage, just with WWE superstars. But it'll be Raw and SmackDown superstars. There will be inter-promotional matches as well. An Irish whip now. Duck under. Duck over. And now Blair's looking to put away. Back body drop. Through Julia quite high in the air. Going to go for the pinfall. Julia's going to kick out though, I think. Yep, 1.5 count there for Blair. Looking to pick up a victory in her debut. Julia Hart's not made it easy. Julia will be wanting to take the Hounds of Hell to the top. Of course, Buddy backstage this past week mentioned about his association with Brody King. Of course, we have the tag team ladder match at Collision that they're not involved in, the Maximum Carnage for the number 1 contendership, but tag title gold maybe in their sights. Buddy came up short trying to win the World Championship against Kenny Omega, so maybe set your sights on a different sort of objective and work your way up. As Blair kicks the ankles there of Julia. Julia's going to fight back though. And I keep telling you guys, Julia Hart is no mug. She's not a Maxine Dupree who's just going to lay down and get pinned after 3 minutes. She's an No, I love Maxine, by the way, so I can say that. She's not somebody who's just going to lie down and die. She's going to really put up a fight against Blair. And Blair's in the corner and fights out. Is Davenport about to make Julia Hart uses the Sister Abigail on Julia Hart? The disrespect. Can Julia kick out? No, she can't. Rubbing salts in the wound is Mrs. Davenport as she uses Julia Hart's finisher on her, and she looks in the ring. Julia looks disappointed on the outside at the far side, but Blair Davenport with a victory here tonight on Rampage, and the manner in which, well, one could only question how she had the guts and cojones to use Julia's finisher. But guys, if you're a fan of the AEW, thank you for watching. If you are a fan, Collision Saturday night, don't miss it. And then we're at Max Carnage next week. If you watch it all, we're on SmackDown tomorrow.